Yo, what's going on? It's Fuego here, and today I'm going to be playing a monstrosity of a deck. We are running Goblin Giant, Giant Skeleton, Furnace. Like, this deck is insane to me. I honestly don't even know how some of the decks work anymore in this game. It is kind of wild, and if you guys have realized recently, I try my best to not run Evo Furnace because it does kind of seem to be in every deck, and I know you guys don't always like seeing that, so I've tried my best to mix it up a little bit, but this deck is just so wild, I had to give it a try. So we're going to be seeing how this deck works today. A few key cards to note, of course, like I said, the main win condition will be our Goblin Giant. We have the Giant Skeleton and the Goblin Machine as support. And we're also using the newly buffed minions with their range buff, which is pretty cool. So this deck is definitely strong, no doubt. Super excited to be playing it here today. And look at that, we're already going to get some nice Goblin Giant damage off the rip here. So very nice start in this first match against Valak. And let's see here, man. He's got the Megaknight coming down the board. Luckily, this deck has some pretty nice Megaknight counters. With all the tanks we have in here, we really have no problem dealing with it whatsoever. So let's take that Megaknight out really quickly here. And the question is, do I want to go Goblin Giant? No, I think we'll defend first here. Since this deck is super tanky, I like to play a little bit more defensive, a little more passive, until double elixir when I can make super huge pushes. So that's what we're gonna go for here. Looks like we should be up a few elixir after this defense too. Oh yeah, and he spends some bats. That's perfect. I think I'll probably just reset in the back. If we could get to our Evo Furnace and still keep our Evo Goblin Giant in hand, I think this guy would be in some massive trouble. So let's try and go for that here. We got the Furnace in the back, and let me know what you guys think about this deck and like other types of decks in the meta right now. Like, how do you guys feel about it? I mean, this deck is pretty fun to play because, I mean, it's definitely new, right? You can't say it's just like the same old decks, but I mean, it is crazy. And honestly, I think it's a little bit overpowered, so we'll see how this goes. We just slide through his Inferno Tower like it's no problem whatsoever. I'm going to go Curse on top of the bats for a little bit of extra goblins on top of tower. And now we're in the money, man. We have our Evo Furnace in cycle 2. We're up 1,000 damage. Like, this is looking great. Let's go for our Giant Skeleton here. Honestly, good Firecracker from the opponent, but I'm not even worried about it. Let's just go in with our Goblin Giant. I would love a Minions in the middle, maybe even catch an Eye Tower possibly, so this is looking good. What does he have? He goes for the Eye Tower, and it does connect. I'm going to rage up the Minions, though, see if we can kill it. Nice. Okay, Eye Tower's dead. He goes bats. I'm going to draw my Curse in, guys. He's in so much trouble. Giant Skeleton on the right, Curse on the left. That's one tower down. Can we get two, please? Oh my goodness, what a crazy push right here. Giant Skeleton takes down the second tower, and that's going to be a good game, my friend. I'm telling you, this deck just has insane pressure, and once you hit double elixir, it's GG's. In the next match against 8, and I think it's time to address the Evo Goblin Giant. Do you guys think the Evo Goblin Giant is too broken? Because for me, it seems like the Goblin Giant is at the pinnacle of every kind of just broken heavy deck. Every deck that runs the Royal Chef and like it feels like it has an 8 average elixir cost, it runs Evo Pekka when it's broken. It really does seem like the Evo Goblin Giant is just the center and kind of shines in all those decks. And I don't know if that means if it's broken or not. So I'm kind of interested to know what you guys feel. Do you guys feel that the Evo Goblin Giant needs a nerf? Because honestly, I could kind of see the opinion on both sides. So let me know down below what you guys are thinking about that. But in the meantime here, 8's going in with a pretty strong Golem push. But honestly, I think we do a pretty nice job defending. And one thing to note about this matchup here is our opponent's running the Dagger Duchess. So whenever you're going against the Dagger Duchess, you want relentless pressure. If they have no daggers like they do right now, I'm going to spend every bit of elixir I can to try and maximize my damage. I'm going to rage last second, and look at this. Even though my minions are 1 HP, that's still an extra 300 damage and forces out the arrows. So very nice pressure by ourselves here, and that puts us up 600 damage. So very nice play right there. And the crazy part is that as the match goes into double and triple, this is going to be even better for us because he's just going to have no daggers the rest of the game. So love to see that. In the meantime here, let's go for our Furnace in the back. Try and get to that Evo because Evo Furnace, man, talk about broken cards. Evo Furnace is insane. So we could protect our Evo Furnace here, but it's probably better to just reset in the back. Fire Spirits and Furnace is going to do a good job kind of distracting that Prince for a little bit. Very nice. Do we Bar Barrel here? Honestly, we could, but I think saving our elixir and going in for a bigger push would be more valuable use of our elixir and time here. So let's stack that Goblin Machine, and then let's drop a Goblin Giant behind once he's all out of daggers. And now he's in some trouble. Let's see what he wants to do. We do have the Curse and Rage. Oh, he goes for a lightning. Honestly, really nice play, but the skeleton bomb kills everything. Goblin Machine walking to tower. He has no daggers. Is that going to be tower down? It is. Let's go. Okay, I couldn't tell right there, but I'll take it, man. Goblin Machine getting the job done. We have the level 16 Evo Furnace in the left lane for defense, and the pressure is on our opponent right now. He has 30 seconds to take our tower. I'm going to go Goblin Machine. He goes with a nice firecracker, but I'm going to go with a bar barrel to kill it with plus the curse. And yeah, no, look at this, man. It's crazy the defense you can have with this deck. It is insane. So he's going to be spending a ton of elixir trying to take my tower. I'm just going to be aggressive on my end so that he doesn't have the elixir to go in. And that's going to be good game once again, man. Can we talk about nice wins with this deck? Because this deck is relentless. The pressure is insane. And that's a great second win right there. In the last match against Mike, and you know what? I'm kind of feeling like YOLOing it. So let's just go Goblin Giant Minions the bridge. I mean, Minions got that buff anyway, right? So opponent goes for a Valk and a Witch. Oh no, this poor fella, man. Well, that's going to be a free Goblin Curse right there. I'm honestly going to Rage too, just to maximize some damage. And goodness, that's a crazy start. We got basically 1,000 free damage, so I'll definitely take that here. Do we want to go for a Bar Barrel? Yeah, we definitely will. That's going to help take out the Witch. He might get a Bandit Dash here. A level 15 Barbarian brings up my under-leveled Bar Barrel, but honestly, opponent does a good job pressuring on the back end and takes the damage lead, so well played. Honestly, that's deserved. I'm glad that my no-skill beginning push didn't work out, because if it did, that would have been a little sad, but in the meantime, let's just drop that Furnace in the back. Cycling Furnace in the back has to be one of my favorite plays recently, just spawning all those nice little Fire Spirits, and he lightnings after our buff gets deployed on top of the Furnace, so good patience by the opponent. We still get that Fire Spirit connection though, and if you'll notice, I have the Evo Goblin Giant right tucked in my pocket right now, so we could definitely play that if we choose to. I want to get down my Evo Goblin Giant before he gets to his Evo Valk, so I'm going to drop it right now. Minions to the support, and he is down like 3 or 4 elixir right now. Arrows comes down, that's not going to do it. I'm going to curse anyway just to kill the Valk, give us a Goblin. And like, what does he do here? Megaknight comes down way too late. Goblin Giant's still at 50% health, and that's going to be towered down already, man. Goodness gracious, the pushes just in the success you can have so early on with this deck is wild. And look, the Goblin Giant is still spawning goblins. Wait, I'm gonna rage it up. Did he just give up? Is Goblin Giant taking on the tower? Ewis comes down late. I don't know if that's enough. Looks like opponent has not given up yet, but that is a ton of damage nonetheless. And honestly, do we just ignore this and go in? You know, we could, but I think we'll just go minions anyway just to secure our defense here. Not too bad. Only need 1,000 more damage to take Mike out, and you guys see the power of this deck. Like, I'm doing nothing special right now. I'm just playing cards, dropping a Goblin Curse, and it is working. So let's go with our Goblin Machine in the back here. He does finally get down his Evo Valk, and looks like he's running Hog Rider. Interesting. I think that's the first time we've seen that card this game, so we'll take that out. Goblin Machine's doing a good job on the opposite lane, and he gets a good bit of damage, but I'm just not sure it's going to matter. Can he defend? I don't know. Let's go with our Goblin Giant plus minions. How does he stop this? He goes for the early Ewis. I'm just going to rage everything up. Goblin Giant's making its way downtown, and that's going to be a good game. Well played to Mike. Honestly, respectable effort, but this deck is just too strong, man. I feel kind of dirty using this deck, so that's going to be it all for this one, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.